But of course, in the last 48 hours, the focus has been on the Democratic Party, on Kamala Harris, Joe Biden stepping down and endorsing Kamala Harris as the Democratic Party's presidential nominee in November's election. Well, to discuss this further, let's bring in Joyce Beatty, the Democratic Congresswoman for Ohio's 3rd District. Thank you so much, Congresswoman, for joining us. First, your reaction to the endorsement of Kamala Harris as the nominee for the Democratic Party.
It was a great day for us in America. Kamala Harris, our vice president, is ready to serve. President Joe Biden had said he wouldn't pick a vice president who wouldn't be ready to serve. Of course, having our first female candidate to be president of the United States is excitement, and as a black woman, I'm honored and I'm excited, I'm overwhelmed. But the most important thing is she has delivered and she's ready. And she said she's ready to serve.
Of course, she'll say she's ready. The party will say she's ready. Did they do this to avoid chaos, not opening the field up to others?
I don't think they did. I think when you look at who was battle tested, who was vetted, who was ready, you're right. Many people said they'd want to be president and they wanted to run. But when you look at her accomplishments, when you look at she's from the largest state in the nation, she's been the district attorney, she's been an attorney general, she's never lost a race, and she has received more votes than anyone. When you want to talk about foreign affairs, she has met with more than 150 international, national leaders, traveled to 20-some countries. She is working for women's reproductive rights and taking a leadership there, civil rights, education, health care. There's no other person who wanted to run that has been vetted as much as she has. And after all, she ran for president.
She did, and she fell out of the race quite quickly in 2020. Is this, though, a coronation rather than her earning it? Should it have been opened up so that she could actually prove that she has all the skills that you're talking about?
It was actually an open race. Anybody could have said to their state, to their delegation.
Would they have dared, though, given the president's endorsement?
But here was the thing. They could have said that I was interested at this time to run. The process allowed for that. When you go into large states like California or even my state, Ohio, that has the 7th largest block of votes, there were people there who expressed other names than they wanted. But when they looked at the qualifications, we have plenty of governors that obviously would like to be, but they couldn't be vetted in 105 days and be ready to run. The real reality is she earned it, and she said, I want to run, but I want to earn it and I want to win.
2016 for Hillary Clinton was incredibly difficult against Donald Trump. At times, it became incredibly misogynistic. Kamala Harris is a woman of color. She's a woman. Do you think and do you expect the next 3.5 months, 105 days, to get quite vicious and ugly?
Oh, I think that we're going to see from the other side things that are vicious, things that are ugly, because that's their character, that's their makeup. They've done that when it was Joe Biden. The things that you have heard former President Trump say about women, his racial statements that he's made, you now have him pairing up with someone, J.D. Vance, who has said he wants a national ban on abortion, and he believes even if you were raped and it was incest, that's just an inconvenience, but we should have a national ban. Then you have Project 2025, which dismantles just about everything, our educational system, our Constitution, and our government. So yes, I expect them to do what they've done before, and to be ugly, to be nasty, and to say things that are disparaging against women and people of other races and ethnicity.
The issue around immigration and the border has become crucial to this campaign.
Yes.
Kamala Harris has been front and center of that. Is that something that you expect the Republican Party to come after Kamala Harris for?
Well, I think they may try to do that, but after all, the legislation comes out of the House, and there's a Republican House. So when Republicans say what we should have done, what we would do, the question comes back to them. Why hasn't Speaker Johnson done it? Why didn't Speaker McCarthy do it? That lies with them, and they've not brought legislation to the floor.
Congresswoman, really great to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.